Hello, everyone. It's Katrin with Blend Precisely, and today is June 7th, 2023. So, I've got a few things today I want to show you, and I'm just going to wait a little bit until people hop online. If not, if you're watching it, as always, if you're watching it afterwards, as always, please let us know your questions in the comments and or send us an email to hello@blendprecisely.io. So what I wanted to go live with is, first of all, Seth is going to release a new feature, and that is the dilution ratio feature, where you can actually set a fixed dilution ratio. So I will explain this in a moment. We will be also looking for just a simple recipe or formulation to use as an example. And then I also wanted to show you where to, allergies. I wanted to also show you where to put in your ideas or new feature requests for Blend Precisely, because we are incorporating a new version where it's going to be way more easy for you to follow, first of all, what's happening with Blend Precisely, but also you can give your feedback more easily than ever before. So it's not going to be one of the Google forms. It's going to be right in the app as well. And also we have a link, and I will post that link actually for you here in the chat as well. So let me just go ahead and share my screen already. I'm going to add the stream. Okay, wait a second. Present, share screen, window, this one, please. Share. And then I'm going to add it. And then I'm going to just go over to a new screen here. So there's a new feature release. That's what I mentioned here. Also, if you haven't done so already, in our Blend Precisely group, you formulate, we calculate. If you have a chance to just let me know what cosmetic ingredient supplier you're using mostly, that would be really, really lovely, because I want to make sure that we have the ingredients mostly of these suppliers already pre-populated for you. And let me just make sure also I'm live for a small tiny moment here, because I had in the past, trouble sharing my screen, but I did remember today. So I just want to make sure that this is all working. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, if you can give us your vote, that would be really lovely. So this one is in our Blend Precisely group. Let me just pop the link quickly into the chat here. And then if you can give us your vote, which essential oil supplier, cosmetic ingredient supplier you're using, that would be lovely. So in this case, sometimes they're overlapping and they do have essential oils, but I'm specifically looking for cosmetic ingredient suppliers. And also, if you're in Europe or if you are in Canada, let us know as well, maybe just simply in the comments, like Carrie did here. I also buy from Wholesale Supplies Plus. So yeah, give me your vote. Then let's look for a quick recipe, allergy season recipe. Oops, for some reason that didn't write. Allergy season recipe. Essential oils. Let's see if Aromatics has some. A seasonal allergy inhaler in this case for our today's tutorial wouldn't work. Allergy reducing room spray. I'm gonna open this one up, and that's already it, I guess. A roll on. Let's open this one up and look at both of them. Okay, so they are using hydrosol, basil, sweet helichrysum, lemon, and frankincense. I think this one worked just fine. And then this one is a roll-on. I assume they use a 10 milliliter bottle. And they are using 2 drops in 10 milliliter jojoba oil. So we could use this one as well. But I think I'm going to go for the room spray. And that's supposed to be a 2% dilution and 100 milliliters. Okay, let's try this one. So let me just hop over here to the site. And if you have questions, let me know. So I'm going to hop over and I'm going to start creating a new one. So what you will notice, and this one is going to be live on Monday morning, what you will notice is the fixed dilution ratio here. This one is a new field. And I'm currently in the QA department, which is the quality and assurance control side for me for testing. If you find something right now while I'm showing you, you're in the raw version, so there are still a few bugs we are working on, but this will be live on Monday. So I'm going to show you this simple recipe. Which one did we decide? Here, this one. Okay, so peppermint hydrosol. Oops. So let me just, so peppermint. Let me just find peppermint hydrosol. Then they said 10 drops of frankincense, lemon, and helichrysum. I like this page, I guess, more. Peppermint, essential oil. Let me just grab the category essential oils. Here we go. Lemon. I assume also they don't mention the Latin name. Let me see if I find it here. And also which frankincense they are using. Oh, that's interesting. They're not mentioning the Latin name on their website. Here, I guess I need to open up the ingredient itself to see which one. But it is the Boswellia cateri. Okay. Let me add frankincense. Boswellia cateri. And then I think there was one more. Oops. The basil sweet oil. View details. Let me open this one up just to make sure it's the Ossimum basilicum. Linenol, I think that's what it was, right? Yeah, Count Linenol. Okay, great. So that's this one. So we have everything in. Now let me change to the right unit size. I'm going to use drops here. That's what they mentioned. I think drops, drops, and drops. And they said 100 milliliters. And then 10, 10, 10, and I believe basil was 5. So let's go over here. Okay. Yeah, so this is the 10, 10, 10, 5, 100. Then they say it's a 2% dilution, which is not true. It's only a 1.17% dilution. Okay, and then the rest is as is. Okay, so I got everything in here. And as you can see, it is a 1.17 dilution ratio. This is what happens if you calculate actually accurately and not count the drops. So we are going by volume, and this one is definitely completely different than what you will find online mostly. So that's why you use Blend Precisely, right? So let me see. Okay, so I'm going to save this recipe. I've got it in an amber bottle, 100 milliliter. I'm going to save this one. I'm going to call it Aromatics Inhaler. Oh, no, sorry, Room Spray. And let me put like something in front of it that I can find it. Okay. And let me also put test and then click save. Okay, so now we are currently at a 1.17% dilution. And what you now can do is like, okay, you can decide I would like to get this one to a 2%, 5%, and then these things should adjust here automatically. So currently you see 10 drops of peppermint, lemon, and frankincense, and 5 drops of basil linalool and peppermint hydrosol. So once you start fixing or creating your new dilution ratio, because you say maybe for a room spray, I actually can go a little bit higher and I can put it around 5% because it's going to be sprayed with an atomizer, it's going to go into the air, and you might have your reasons. So you just click on 5, the dilution ratio changes, and then also all of your ingredients will change here as well. So you will notice that these numbers, obviously, they change very, very accurately because we work with the most accurate data in the back end. And in this case, what I would do is probably save it as a cosmetic recipe over here on the right-hand side, save as cosmetic, and actually print it out then as a with grams, because that's what I love to do. I just like to weigh everything out. So you can go up and down with your dilution ratio. You can also say this is not it and start over again. So you will be able to adjust your dilution ratio here easily. So right now there are a few bugs still we are working on. It's not live, but it will be live on Monday. And then you will be able to use it again. So let me just pull it up one more time. And did I save it now? I think I did, right? Let me see if I find something. Here's the test aromatics room spray. This one is at the initial version of what they had here, aromatics. And then we're going to go over here and say, I would like to have a 3% dilution ratio. And then this one is changing. So this one is the new feature coming out on Monday. And I'm super excited because that was for quite a while on our list. It's a complicated feature for us to produce in the background, and Seth needs to do a lot of testing and calculations, so you don't have to. But this one is now ready, almost. I'm going to give it a little bit more testing. I'm just going to come back to you quickly for a moment and just come in. So let me know if you have questions. So it's really important that we actually, yeah, it's working all fine. It's really important that we then can do the dilution ratio in this case, going up and down as we need. And then you probably either want to save it as a new recipe or you can save it under the same recipe name. So the other thing I wanted to show you as well is that we have now here, you will see this little feedback section. It's going to hold soon an elaborate version of this one here. So what this one is, it's basically the Blend Precisely roadmap. And what we are trying to do is that we become more transparent on what we are working. And also you'll be able to actually submit your feature requests. So this one will be as well live. I'm going to put this one in, but you can start already using this one. I just put the link in. So it's blendprecisely.kenny.io feature requests, and you can use it already. On the left-hand side, this is going to be your feature request form. It's very simple. You simply go ahead and choose Blend Precisely feature requests, put in a short title, make it all very clear to us so we don't need to go back and forth, because I assume we will get a lot of ideas over time and then we can put our feedback in here. So I created already 3 of them. Add overhead cost, make it mine, and dilution ratio adjustment. And then you can see it says in progress. So you will be able to actually see where we are with each of the feature requests. So these 3 here, for example, will give you an overview of, okay, this one is still open. People are probably, I just posted it like 6 hours ago. We have already a bug for it. So you will be able now to follow our engagement or how we're going to do things. Also under review, planned in progress. That means if it's in progress, it's going to go live soon. So if you would like to give us some new ideas, or if you want something specific in Blend Precisely, You can use the short descriptive title here. I don't know. Add more ingredients, for example. And then you're going to fill out, add more, what was our lotion crafter ingredients, oops, and something like this. And then you would hit submit request. If you have images, that's always super helpful. If you want to take a screenshot of what you mean, super helpful. So I'm not going to submit this one because it's going to be seriously sitting in the queue for us to work on, but I wanted to give you an example, and I did a test already here. And you would hit submit request, and then you can see the ones we have closed. That means they have been finished, or if we cannot take them into consideration just because it's an outrageous request or we cannot work on it, we will leave a comment with it here as well. So again, this one right now is available under the link I just sent in the comments. I will send it around in an email, but also soon available here. It's already in a small version available here. I hope that we get actually the big version in here as well, because it's just more, it's just a better overview, but we'll see what Seth can do in getting the big one over here. So that is that. And again, let me know if you have any questions. It's super exciting. I think the dilution ratio will be super helpful. It will be showing up in the aromatherapist version, but also in the cosmetic mode version. And then you will be able now to give us easier feedback through the kenny.io link. So that would be nice to hear a little bit more of you. And that's it for today. I think I have no questions here. And if there are any, once you're watching the replay, please let us know and I will answer them. I will talk to you next week, same time and same place.